Whitlow.
I am Brandon Spivey.
And we are the Markout Movie Podcasters. So our microphone is not on, but that's okay.
So they can't hear us.
Yeah, they can hear us. Um, I'm just curious to know what this is.
Never a dull day.
What is
Over
this?
here at the Markout Movie Podcast.
Oh, is this our battery? There we go. The microphone's on. So, can you hear us? Hopefully, you can. All right. So, Markout Movie Podcast. Aaron Whitlow.
Brandon Spivey once again.
And we are talking about the Guardians of the Galaxy. But before that, we're going to jump into a little bit of what we watched. Yes, I shaved, so there's an absence of hair, and it's now on Brandon's face. Oh, no. He has hair. Oh, what is going on weird with this battery thing? But anyway, we are not trying to blow this computer up. Brandon, what did you watch?
Oh, we're not starting with you. Okay. What I watched was Paranormal Activity, Next of Kin, which is the last Paranormal Activity film that came out last year on Paramount Plus. And you know what? The last act is absolutely amazing. Everything before that is just like a Paranormal Activity film. It's underwhelming. So you have that, but the last act it was great, but it didn't feel like Paranormal Activity. So you have that. What else did I see? I saw Morbius.
Tell me your thoughts on that movie.
For a movie that took 2+ years to get out, it felt rushed. It just felt rushed. Oh, I hated the fight scenes, especially towards the end. They just looked too flashy. They were going in slow motion. It just looked like something came out of the 90s, I guess. Mm-hmm. Although Blade came out in the 90s, and that looked so much better. That actually looked like a vampire movie.
No,
so,
Blade is?
Yeah. Jared Leto's, I think he's good. I don't know. They didn't really pay much attention to the story. Things just
Medusa
happened.
Says yes.
Medusa?
Yeah. So, for those that don't know, this computer is going on and off weirdly.
Yeah, it's going on and off.
But yeah.
But overall, it just wasn't a very good experience. I watched, what did I watch? Oh, I watched the Denzel Washington-led Tragedy of Macbeth. I don't like Shakespeare. I just want to state that. But I thought Denzel was fantastic. Mm-hmm. And I even, after watching it, I messaged Aaron and said, okay, Denzel is the best actor of all time.
Tom Hanks.
He's top Tom Hanks. And the only reason I say that is because I'm not a fan of Shakespeare. And
She said Morbius was horrible.
She's not wrong. She's not. I don't think Tom could do Shakespeare. I could be wrong. He may knock it out of the park. And if he does, I'll reevaluate. That's what I told you. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, that movie was kind of entertaining. It was kind of entertaining. And when Denzel's on, you're just invested. I'm invested to listen to a guy talk Shakespeare, and I hate Shakespeare.
But Denzel knocks it out the park.
He knocks it out the park. Then I watched Tom Hanks in
so you said I need to reevaluate Tom. So you had to go with Tom.
Greyhound, that World War II, I think.
I always thought it was a movie about a bus.
You would think that was Greyhound, but no. And that was okay. He's good in it. It was okay. Then today I watched Ambulance, and it's full of mayhem.
Tell me what. So Ambulance, that's the one with
Jake Gyllenhaal, Candyman. Mm-hmm. I don't know his name.
His name is Abdul Yahya Abdul Mateen, the second or third, something like that.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah,
the new Candyman. For anyone that doesn't want to pronounce his name.
Yeah.
He's in it, and I don't know who the girl is. She looks very similar to Megan Fox looked in Transformers. Got that similar lip or lips.
Uh-huh.
Just very similar. I thought the movie was awesome. And I was excited for it. I don't think you were. I'm not sure. You may have been curious, and he went down.
Yeah, I was curious.
But it has an actual emotional story to it. It's not just blow them up, full of action. It actually has a compelling story.
This is a Michael Bay movie?
Yes. Shocking. I know. There's a compelling story in a Michael Bay movie. But yeah, I don't know. I can't really compare. I would say it's as good as The Rock.
With Nick Cage.
Yeah, Nick, Sean Connery, Ed Harris, David Morse, even the little Michael Biehn. Yeah, I would say it's as good as that. I mean, Jake Gyllenhaal's fantastic. Oh man, he was.
The guy can act, man. I liked him in Guilty. The Guilty. He was really good in that. You haven't seen this on Netflix. What have I watched?
What have you watched?
All right, so I watched Moonfall, which is about Halle Berry is an astronaut and Patrick Wilson is his name. Does it get it right?
You got it right.
He's not taking care of ghosts in this or demons.
He wished he had.
He wished he had. Instead, he's dealing with aliens that lives inside the moon because the moon is not really a planet. Who would have thought, right? And it's not good. It's not good. There's some entertaining parts.
Do you like the guy?
The dude
sidekick character.
Yeah, the dude from Game of Thrones. He played Jon Snow's like BFF. Yeah, he's fine. He was fine. But
I actually like Patrick Wilson at first.
Yeah,
I just felt like the movie just falls apart midway and just
it does.
Never found its place.
Yeah. I just feel like it. I agree. I believe it fell apart. But
that's what you got to expect from Roland Emmerich.
I did watch. So obviously, I already saw all like Moon Knight, the Marvel superhero on Disney Plus. I watched the first 4 episodes. I was able to see.
Your computer is having an exorcism.
Yeah, it is. This computer is like wigging out. But yeah, it's because I have a charger plugged in, and the charger like maybe it's the cord that is plugged. It's weird. Anyway, my life is weird. But anyway, so I thought that the show was good. I think that I forget his name. He played in Star Wars. He played Pedro.
Oscar Isaac.
Yeah, why you gotta call him in Pedro?
I was thinking of the Nick Cage movie.
But yeah, he's in it. He does an excellent job in that show. I'm still watching Big Bang Theory. I can't wait for it to end. This show is
usually
not funny. This show's not funny. Sheldon Cooper is great. And then there's a couple other characters that's okay, but for the most part, it's just
Leonard.
Leonard is a non-character to me.
He's non-character.
He's just, Penny is at this point is just annoying. She seems over the show. Like just her as an actress seems like she's way over it. Like I'm done with this. Yeah, I think it overstayed its welcome. That's how I feel. This show's so boring that I'm actually deciding to go back to watching Star Trek: The Next Generation because it's that boring to me. And that was a really boring show.
There you go. You just
Am I going to take out the Trekkies?
The Big Bang crowd. You've insulted Star Trek Next Generation crowd.
Hey,
who's next? As Goldberg would say.
Well, I might. I do want to see Young Sheldon, but also I'm debating whether or not to go to Young Sheldon or go back to The Boys to get ready for the next season.
I guess we could talk a little bit about, just briefly, a little bit, WrestleMania.
Yes, we can.
I know I said I would go back and watch the rest. I didn't. So I can only talk about very little.
You didn't miss much. Speaking of which, before we bridge into WrestleMania, I did watch Johnny Knoxville's Jackass Forever.
Did you enjoy?
No. It was just. I think I'm over that type of humor. Yeah, I'm over it. Yeah. Although I did like seeing him at WrestleMania, though. I thought that was fun.
I missed that.
So Johnny Knoxville was at WrestleMania. Uh, and then that Pat McAfee, he got over with the audience. Like his music, they reminded me of like how they do with Shinsuke. Like and then Stone Cold. Stone Cold. I loved him and Kevin Owens. I love that Stone Cold gave us a full match. You know, it wasn't just a
Yeah,
squash
I
match.
was shocked. Like I didn't think I thought it'd been a squash. But the fact that Kevin Owens actually put in the work,
all right,
made him.
I think
good.
I cannot go back to. I'm unfortunately I'm not going to be able to go back to Facebook because I think every time I go back to Facebook, that's when it's geeking out on me. So I'm just going to keep it over here. If y'all want to comment, go to YouTube, and I believe you can comment there, and we can have it on the screen. But this thing is like, please help me. It's like I don't know, season.
Yeah,
It's
doing something.
But yeah, Undertaker Hall of Fame, great.
Oh, it was the best speech of all time.
Yeah, I love that they allowed him to just kind of be free with it because he's big time.
You know, it really wasn't even a Hall of Fame acceptance speech. It was like his life, giving everybody advice. I mean, it was, what do they call those?
Like a TED Talk? No. What's it called?
He
seminar.
came off more like like a seminar or a motivational speaker.
Yeah, motivational speaker. Yeah.
I love it, and I'm not. Anybody knows me. I'm not the biggest Taker fan, but I absolutely loved this.
I like me some Callaway. I mean, Mark Callis.
I respect him. I do. I just never really. I was more the Kane fan.
You would be.
Hey, I respect the Big Red Machine. All right.
I mean, Glenn Jacobs in himself is not bad. I've never really been a big fan of Kane.
That's who Glenn Jacobs is.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about the man, Glenn Jacobs. Mayor Jacobs. I like him. Kane, as a character, I just really wasn't. Yeah, I didn't. Although if you want to come on the podcast, I'll talk to you.
I'd be glad to have Kane on the podcast.
I would absolutely. He's his book is great though. I enjoyed his book. But yeah, good book.
Did you read it?
Yeah.
I thought you just
audio listened to.
Yeah.
But Glenn was reading it. He was narrating it. So it's
narrating his own book.
Yeah, why not? That's what you do these days. Will Smith narrated. I wonder if it comes with a slap. Boom. All right, I'm done. I'll leave him alone. Yeah.
I'll be glad to have Will on the show too.
His name out of your mouth. But anyway, let's go ahead and well, let me talk about the EST. What's her name? With the hair and Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair. I said it right? Belair. So she caught a foot it was a botch move. And she caught a foot to the face. And man, that
didn't see it.
Yeah, her eye was swollen. I'm not gonna show it because it's flipping out on me. We'll go ahead and get to
before we do.
Oh, bloody hell.
I just want to know what your favorite moment at WrestleMania.
I did like my favorite moment at WrestleMania, other than Steve Austin, Stone Cold, was I absolutely enjoyed Cody Rhodes'
didn't see that one either.
Debut. He came back and I thought it was great. I enjoyed the match.
I would expect those two to have a good match.
I thought Pat McAfee's match was great too. And Johnny Knoxville's match was entertaining. I was entertained by it. And the guy could take a bump. He bumped. So he gets props from people in the biz. So
I was really impressed
at least
with
from me.
Logan Paul.
Yeah, he did good too. I think I think they're gonna continue their little
feud with Miz.
Yeah.
So many people thought Miz turned face when he did that, but it was really Logan Paul turning face.
Yeah, nothing in there suggested. The best before we get to it, I wish this thing wouldn't flip out like that, but it's getting the battery, so you like it, I like it there. Oh no, it's not. Jesus Christ! But before we get to the podcast, I do want to say that the best. Well, we're in the podcast, but I want to say the best heel turn / face turn was Stone Cold and Bret Hart when we kept him in a sharpshooter and he passed out. It was the best way that neither one of them looked weak, and I thought it was great. It's the best work, best.
It's hard to do today.
You can't do that. Yeah, it was like a story. It told a story.
I mean, I love that you went there.
Mm-hmm.
I think the best heel turn for me, though,
would be Hogan.
Yeah, it has to be. I mean, it's just sad. It's sad that it was in WCW.
Yeah,
when it happened, but the one that shocked me,
I'm like plotting like what I'm gonna do over here.
The one that shocked me was Shawn turned on Marty, but
yeah,
I actually cheered for that one because I'm a Shawn Michaels guy.
All right, we're gonna jump into. You want to tell people what the Guardians is about? I'm gonna fix this.
He wants me to tell you what Guardians is about, so I'm gonna read
it. Too. Don't follow him on camera from the world.
Peter Quill and his fellow Guardians are hired by a powerful alien race, the Sovereign, to protect their precious batteries from invaders. When it is discovered that Rocket has stolen the items, they were sent to guard the Sovereign, dispatch their armada to search for vengeance. As the Guardians try to escape, the mystery of Peter's parentage is revealed. It got a 7.6 out of 10 on IMDb, 67% on Metacritic, 88% like it on Google. It's got an 85% on Rotten Tomatoes with an 87% audience score. And I don't think, okay, he got up. I was looking over it. It looked like he was having trouble. Did we fix the problem?
Let's see.
I can't see your charger.
It's still not charging, but
well, let's.
Anyway.
Yep.
Anyway, so we'll make it work. We'll make it work. So, oh, geez, Christ, what was that?
I don't know what's going on with your laptop.
I'm gonna kill the noise a bit. Stars, obviously, Chris Pratt and some more people. Michael Rooker shines in this film. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I gotta talk about the beginning of it. I gotta talk about Groot's dance. I loved so far between the intro to the first one, which is Peter Quill's dance, and the intro to this one, Groot kills it. Groot wins. It was just cute. It like he's going down and dancing to Mr. Blue Sky, and then behind him you can see the Guardians fighting this big monster.
Yeah,
and he's not helping at all.
He's a baby.
He's a baby. They want him to stay out of the way, but he's just like he's dancing, and I love that. Even in the midst of it, he kind of did that same like stop pose thing for Drax. But yeah, I love the intro. What was your thoughts on the intro?
I mean, I loved how serious it is with the rest of the group. They're fighting this big monster, and you just got Groot having a good old time. He's so unaware of everything that's going on. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And I also love Drax again. He's going to jump in this monster's mouth. He's going to start stabbing it. And then, Peter's like, he's got a cut on his neck. Let's go for that. And they're going for that so Drax could get out. And Drax thinks he kills the monster single-handedly. He is so stupid.
Yeah.
And I love it.
He says the outside is his skin is too thick. I must kill him from the inside. And they're like, no. And then like he jumps, and they're like, no, Drax. But it's too late, obviously, because Drax, as you said, is an idiot.
He is.
But they still the batteries. This is not helping. So they still the batteries.
Yeah,
Right.
Rocket still.
Yeah, Rocket still the batteries. But we're not going to go through the whole plot. We're just talking about what we enjoyed. But I did enjoy most of the movie. What do you think about? Could we start? I was going to ask you this. What do you think about Kurt Russell at the very beginning? Because it is in the 70s or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that this was my question I was going to ask you? Do you feel that Kurt was de-aged, or is that legit? Because Kurt, if you think about it, even when he shaves or whatever, Kurt still looks pretty much the same. He like the guy hasn't really aged much. You know what I'm saying? Like he has the gray, especially when we play Santa or whatever. But like
I look forward to that.
I think Kurt.
I haven't got to watch it yet.
I think Kurt looks. So do you think they de-aged? Because if they did, it's the best looking de-age that I've seen that Marvel's done.
I think they de-aged him. To me, though, I have to go. I think Michael Douglas was the best they did in Ant-Man. But he looks pretty much like Kurt did in the 70s, early 80s without the beard. I feel like you could tell a little bit. But, yeah, I mean, I just enjoyed seeing Kurt Russell in a Marvel movie. I mean, not only that, obviously, I'm going to bring it up. They bring in Stallone.
They're bringing Stallone.
I mean, could you imagine?
And you mentioned that's a Tango and Cash.
The only problem I have with it, they don't share a scene together. How did you miss that opportunity for them to Tango and Cash to reunite? I mean, man, it would just been something special.
Maybe the director was unaware of
James Gunn is no. James Gunn's not. He's aware.
He's aware of it. He just dropped the ball.
He dropped the ball. Yeah. But I mean, it didn't hurt the movie any. It just if you're fans of both guys, they were Tango and Cash. And I love the fact that Stallone got a scene with Michael Rooker because that was reconnecting with the cliffhanger. They were climbers and cliffhangers. I loved they connected at least. Yeah. Would have preferred Tango and Cash over that, but it was still nice.
I think that I thought that it was. I thought Kurt did an excellent job.
Oh, he's excellent.
And I love seeing Stallone in it. I love that he's a part of that universe. And Michelle Yeoh is also Michelle Yeoh, right? Did I say her name right?
Who's she playing?
Michelle Wong. What's her name? The one that she's at the very end. They showed her with a different set of Ravagers. And then, like at the very end, like one of the end credits is like all those they kind of coming together. They said what they are is an alternative bunch of the Guardians. So they're not the only Guardians that we have is not the only Guardians that there is. This is like the latest variation of what the Guardians is. Like I mentioned, that dog with the helmet on, he's a Guardian. He's in the Guardians of the Galaxy. But yeah. Life.
He's distraught.
I'm distraught because it's gonna die on us, man. I don't know when. It's like at 82%, so we got to make it roll. What else you want to mention in this movie?
What's the noise?
It's the heater.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Keep talking.
What did I enjoy? I enjoyed the Guardians, but I tell you what, and this happened a little bit later on in the movie, but I enjoyed the connection between Rocket and Yondu because they have a lot in common. As Yondu says, they're basically the same person, and I don't know. He's figuring something out, hopefully. But I really enjoyed Rocket had a more emotional character this time, right? You fix it?
Nope.
I'm gonna go with the wire. The plug-in's not.
Yeah.
It's
go ahead. Continue.
The cord's not
working.
Continue
talking, sir.
Maybe it doesn't work at all.
Just talk.
I feel like I am talking.
Podcast.
Oh no, he's brought out the big guns.
Did someone say that?
No, I said that. But yeah, I mean, I liked Rocket in this movie. Yondu steals it. as again, they raised the stakes emotionally. We have a message that I cannot get to because I'm nowhere near it.
All right.
But you're back. Did it work? No.
No. Oh, well, that's neat. Didn't know you could do that. All right, but message Fuzz Aldrin. Hey, so Fuzz Aldrin, I just realized that name is from Moonfall. It's the name of that one dude's cat in the movie. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Look, there's a cat in an astronaut suit right there.
Yeah, Fuzz Aldrin. His name is his cat because he says, you didn't use the paper. You didn't use your letter, Fuzz Aldrin. Yeah. But go ahead, continue.
Continue what now?
I don't know.
The rocket and the Yondu conversation?
Yes, this is distracting.
Well, I mean, yeah, it keeps blinking. So it is distracting. It's going to cause a seizure, I'm sure.
To somebody.
Not you, because you keep getting up. Well, I'm going to reach over and see what this message is. I think we got 2 now. You're all right. Did you like Moonfall?
No.
No, he did not, and I didn't either. But, you know, it is what it is.
Did you like Moonfall?
No, I didn't.
No, did he like Moonfall?
I'm assuming he did. He does like it.
Because your name's Cat after the cat.
Did you like Moonfall? I didn't click. I just read it. So
no, I guess he does not. But no, I did not like Moonfall. But I don't like the most right now is that this battery's being janky.
Did you what? What'd you say?
All right. I kill it for now. Anyway, so he's like, ugh. Anyway, let me bring you up a little bit. So, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Some things that I like. One thing that I really absolutely liked. Also, I love the so with the Sovereigns or whatever the little the golden people. What I liked is their so they are so filled with themselves to the point where they wouldn't even he says he loved it. I loved it. I love it. He loved Moonfall. I'm glad you did, man. We're not here to judge you. What? Yeah, we're not.
What kind of response is that?
It's a great response, is it not? Is it inappropriate? I don't see. I have NVLD, so sometimes I don't understand if I'm being wrong or not. It's like Chris Rock. That's why he got slapped. But anyway, it's all connected. So Fuzz may slap me. Alopecia. But anyway, all right. I'm not joking about that. But anyway, the golden people. So
is that what we're calling them? The golden people?
Yeah, the sovereigns. So they totally were like they feel so highly of themselves that they wouldn't risk the lives of any of their.
Like a narcissist. A narcissist.
Narcissist.
Yeah, there we go.
Narcissist. It's the term.
That's what you're saying. These people are like.
Yes.
So yeah,
I was just correcting you.
Got nothing wrong. They do everything perfectly.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
They also, I love that they created essentially a virtual video game to pilot their ships. And it felt like an arcade. It reminded me of being like at Aladdin's Castle.
You know who stole that, right?
Aladdin's Castle?
No.
It's not that.
F9.
What?
F9.
F9 is what?
They stole that scene from them. Clearly.
What do you mean?
Charlize Theron was playing the video game, chasing Dom and him.
I don't think that we knew that she was playing a video game to after the end. And you're like, oh, she's virtually doing it.
Yeah.
There, you knew that she's doing it, and they set it up like an arcade floor. People standing around her watching her.
Can we just agree that they stole it from
No, we cannot. I don't agree. Fuzz, do you agree? So we're flying by the seat of our pants. Got an hour and 20-something minutes left, they say. Anyway.
I'm gonna go around 30.
Yeah. What I didn't like, I don't know, what did you think about Mantis?
Man, I like
the introduction to Mantis in this film.
I mean, she's important, but she doesn't feel important at times. But I mean, I liked her. I didn't dislike her or anything. She wasn't as important, I guess. I don't know. I think the one thing I didn't like about it is the gold people. I didn't care for them at all. I couldn't wait till they just get off the screen.
Yeah,
That
they
just
didn't
me,
really
it's
add
like-
anything to
I mean,
the movie.
Yeah, and I love Yondu more in this film. Just it's such a more emotional character this time around, and we find out why he didn't actually. Well, first I found out why he didn't
Get rid of Quill.
Yeah, and
Quill's like he said, "You're my. He might be your father, but I'm your dad." He kills it, man. Michael
F9, no family. That's crazy talk.
Yeah. Family. Hey, that's funny because Groot, right? So, do they still have Vin Diesel doing the voice of Groot as Baby Groot?
Mm-hmm.
He gets the best paycheck to just say, "I am Groot."
It's the best character he's ever done.
3 words. I am Groot. I am Groot. I love the end credit scene with teenage Groot. He said, "I am Groot." He says, "Your mouth, your language, you know."
I'm telling you, it's the best character. It's the best acting he's ever done.
It's Groot.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
It's just a shame that he's not actually doing the physical stuff.
Now, this is where the movie falls apart to me.
Oh, it falls apart.
There's only now I believe Kurt Russell does an excellent job. But I feel like when his villain when he gets out villaining, it falls apart. He doesn't, even though I know that he's the villain. We know that he's the villain, but I just feel like he is not really a great villain.
He's not a great villain.
I don't think he's a great villain.
He's excellent in the movie, but he's not a great villain.
He's not a great villain.
Oh man,
he's not a great villain.
How do you say stuff?
Because why are you making mouth noises, bro? But
you're dissing my Kurt Russell.
Now you're Kurt Russell. You own the man, but slavery.
What?
But
really, you go there?
I go there.
You do every week.
we keep it. 72. You're right. It may not survive, but so Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
I feel like when at the end, it gets confusing with we know Quill has godlike powers and abilities on this planet. As long as he's alive, his father's alive. He's attached to his power, and so ultimately he wanted them to rule together, but to do so, everybody, the whole world has to be destroyed, right? Or in ruling together, is it in ruling with him being a battery but not being an actual human, like person?
Yeah, I would think so. Since he killed
So he would kill him anyway.
Yeah.
In order he wanted to rule, but he said together, like, I want you to do it, be willing to do this.
Yeah.
Right. So it's not.
He's killed it. He's killed all his kids.
Yeah, because they weren't worthy. Fuzz has a comment. I bet. Fuzz Nugget. I liked Vin Diesel in the mobster movie called Find Me Guilty.
I haven't seen that one.
I've never seen it either. Is that the one where he has like a really bad wig on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we all know it's not his hair.
He's bald headed as the day is old. Alopecia. Brandon just looking at me. But
he's asking for Will to slap him. I'm telling you.
I dare you to come to Bowling Green.
You don't have to. I'm right here.
I have a chamber full of friends that say you would not do that. Anyway.
Well, he's banned from the Academy Awards. What's he got to lose now?
He's like, I can't go.
I'm getting canceled. What I got to lose? I'll go to Bowling Green and slap you too.
He has enough money to fly to Bowling Green, slap me and fly back in an hour.
Would you sue him though?
Yes, I would.
What kind of man are you?
A man that wants to be rich, Brandon.
Jim Carrey over here. 200 million, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's a good round number.
Made me want to slap Jim Carrey once.
I don't want to slap you.
Somebody needs to slap some sense back into him.
I break him off a piece for thank you for the contribution. You know, I think you do. When I say a piece, I mean like $50 because he doesn't need my money. Okay, not really 50. I'll probably give him like a sandwich. Is he vegan?
I don't know what Jim Carrey is.
All right. Anyway,
He ain't Jim Carrey no more. I know that.
Oh, what about Sonic? Well, you don't crap on this man. I think
I crap on his words.
I think Jim was spot on, and I appreciate what he said.
What about that kiss on Wish Soulstone? Was that spot on?
Yeah, it was a different time frame. It was before
exactly.
Me Too.
If this would have happened in the 90s, it wouldn't even be a discussion.
Oh Lord, this child is coming. Hey, you should go into Oma's room.
The child comes and he sends her away.
Anyway, let's see what he says. Will Smith's punishment was too extreme, like the 10 years. Pretend like that never happened, guys. And this is like an actual slap? Legitimate. No, that happened. We all witnessed it.
I have amnesia. I didn't see nothing.
Yeah,
I saw William Regal slap somebody harder.
Do you have alopecia?
No. Okay. I'm just going bald.
G.I. Jane 3. Brandon Spivey. No.
I won't take offense to the joke, though.
Yeah, good.
Neither did Will, but you know.
until he did. He's like, but anyway, let's not talk about Will smacking Chris Rock no more. Let's talk about Peter Quill punching his father in the face several times.
That's okay.
It's not okay. Hey, what I liked in this movie, Rocket Raccoon. I liked his innovation as far as like getting the people to like when they was coming to look for him in that foresty place. I like that. I did like also when they got captured and Groot trying to find the right part.
Oh yeah.
Like the fin.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty good. He never did find the fin. It was Yondu's buddy. James Gunn? Sean Gunn, one of the guns. Yeah. But yeah.
So looking for Billy.
Is he now? I don't remember in Guardians or in Avengers Infinity War or Avengers Endgame. No, Infinity War. Was he with the Guardians then? Like, was he still with them, or was he no longer there? Sean Gunn. I don't recall.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either because they make it seem like he's a part of the Guardians now.
I know he's in the new one that's coming.
Yeah.
And I want to say he's even in Thor, Loving Country.
Loving Country.
Was it?
G.I. Jane. That's a good troll. Good troll. That is hilarious. Good job.
Boy. Oh, boy. Wow.
That's hilarious. And for those that can't see it, I expect it to be Fuzz Aldrin, but I may be wrong.
No, it's definitely Fuzz.
He put up a avatar of Jada Pinkett Smith as G.I. Jada, and says, "Hey guys," and then probably tells us keep our names out of their mouth. There's a lot of life happening in this house right now.
Life finds a way.
It does find a way, just like okay, it's barely charged. It's trying to charge. But anyway,
trying to.
It's just not a good setup right now.
It's.
I think it's the light draining it, but yeah, make it better. It does not make it better. Anyway, so Brandon Spivey.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, did this movie stay part of the course the whole time, or did it fall apart at all?
Oh, well, for me, I mean, no, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it better than I did the first time I saw it. So
I did too. I do agree with that. I don't like what I said. Any negatives I have doesn't take away from my score at the end of this. So
I think I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. I mean, the Guardians as a team, they don't do a whole lot together as a team because they're not together a lot as a team. Not this. No, so that would, I guess that would.
That's why that is. Yeah, I agree with that. Go ahead.
I mean, a slight negative. They weren't. It's called Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and they're not together a whole lot.
Yeah.
And whether it's Yondu and Rocket together, or if it's Drax and Mantis together, or Peter and Ego, and Groot's doing whatever he's doing. But I wasn't bored at all throughout the whole movie. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah,
it has more of an emotional factor this time around, which I enjoyed. I love Yondu's
Peter and Ego.
I'm sorry. No. We haven't. My cousin Tony Moore says hi, family. Thank you, Tony. I'm sorry, just checking in. Thank you. My sister Kira says hey, Bubba. So if anybody enjoys cupcakes, you should go to Taste of Sunshine and get cupcakes from her. She has excellent cupcakes. And then Stephanie Cardwell's watching. Thank you, Steph. But yeah, I just want to make sure because people's commenting and I didn't want to leave them. Even though this screen, you can't tell, but our screen's going crazy. But anyway.
It's going great. It's giving me a headache.
Yeah, Brandon does not like it. So I guess it didn't make a difference, so I might as well change it back to that color. All right, so let's see. Fuzz or Jada has something to say. My favorite scene was the father and son song by Cat Stevens. And when it's throwing the ball, right?
Yeah.
Because Peter mentions that's what he always wanted was just that. He also wanted David. He used to tell people that David Hasselhoff was his dad. They got David to do a brief cameo.
He's gonna say no.
No, he would not say no. He probably did it for like Wendy's burgers. No. It's great. No, honestly, it was great to see David. We could probably get him on the podcast. Probably not now, because I insulted the man. But yeah, I loved it.
You're full of insults today. Let me tell you.
Yeah, more insults.
He's asking to be slapped. It's the shaving. He shaved his beard, and now he's become a different person.
Yeah. So I think the scene stealer in this movie would have been Yondu. I think Yondu steals every single scene he's in, and just in Taserface was like that little thing was funny. What do you think about Taser?
That's gonna be my negative. I just remember
Taserface is your negative.
I just think the joke
went
got old.
Yeah. There's no need to bring it back. I thought that too. I thought that there's no need to bring it back up. He said, "Tell them that it was Taserface," and then she laughs at him.
Yeah, it just felt it went on too long. We get it.
Yeah.
Terrible name for a guy with a messed up face.
Yeah, he just thought of like, I don't know, machete face or he looked like his scrotum face will be better because he kind of looks wrinkly. I was in a pool face. Get it?
I definitely get it, George.
All right. Anyway, that's pretty much. Any other thing you want? Any thoughts? Anything else that stood out to you? But to what you said, I want to mention this. Yeah, I just thought about it. I do think that the stuff with him on Ego's planet was like a bit boring. It was a bit boring. Like just him there. He's trying to figure out his father and find out more about him and stuff. And I can understand that, but it just, I don't know. You want them together. I agree. You want them to be together. But I thought that the end was phenomenal when Michael Rooker, when Yondu was like, give me this rat. I all my life I haven't done right. You gotta give me this one. And he's like, yeah, I got this and this. And he's like, the Mary Poppins line. He made Mary Poppins a badass. But I think that honestly, man, just his death scene was so it's hard. Like I teared up a bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not afraid to say that I cried. But then like his funeral scene.
Afraid to admit you cried.
His funeral scene was absolutely great.
Yeah. I mean,
like I got the feels.
Yeah, I mean, they respected him. He made everything right by dying.
Hatchet Face, yeah. That'd been good. Good name for him. Hatchet Face. Better than Taserface.
Yeah. It's not a bad name. It's just
What would you call him?
It's called that's kind of owned by Victor Crowley. So
What would you call him?
I wouldn't have him in the movie. just.
His whole reason for being in the movie just be Taserface and that joke. That's it.
It's just a joke. I mean, I get it. I didn't really like it. But you know, it doesn't take away from the movie.
I'm like, what is this on the screen?
Too Hot to Handle. Yeah, I don't even know what this is.
Brandon, let's get back on.
It's a woman in a bikini, but
jeez, it's on Netflix, man. Netflix is on there. People gonna think that I got random stuff on my screen, bro.
It was random.
It was random. Netflix is random.
It is, isn't it?
It is. So hey, I got something to tell you after this. That you should be watching on Netflix. Are you on net? Where you at now? Where you watching?
Major Dad.
Where are you at? Are you on Netflix still? Still going through your Netflix?
I'm on Apple.
Apple, okay. Yeah, of course, because you did that. King Leonard or whoever the hell.
Tragedy of Macbeth and Greyhound.
What is it? You gonna watch Coda?
Is it on there?
Yeah, so Apple.
Yeah, probably. They don't have many selections, so
Coda won Best Movie.
Did it?
Best Picture, yeah.
That's
Coda freaking won.
Sweet.
Nobody remembers it because Will Smith wanted to slap people in the face.
I don't know who won anything because Will Smith slapped somebody.
Thank you, Will. You ruined the Oscars.
Yet you made it the most talked about Oscars in the history, so it's a win-win.
Hashtag Oscar so violent. Oscar so bold.
At least people are gonna watch next year because of him.
He won't be there.
But they still gonna watch because
they gotta let Kanye back, maybe.
Somebody's gonna get slapped again.
Yeah. It'll be
something that happened next year.
It'll be Pete Davidson. But anyway, this film.
It'd be funny if someone slaps Chris Rock again.
No, I would not. I would not want that to happen. I feel so. My heart breaks.
No,
for Chris.
it'd be a bit this time around.
It won't be a bit. They won't do it. It's just too soon. It'll be too soon. It's gonna trigger everyone.
Oh, God, no! Everyone's so sensitive.
I'm sensitive. I don't want to be slapped. I don't want to be nobody slapping.
But
I wouldn't want to be slapped.
It's hypocritical, though.
To be slapped.
You know why they did banned him 10 years?
Because
they're afraid Chris Rock's going to sue them.
Yeah.
And he still has his hand on my shoulder.
I didn't realize until I let it go. But anyway, I don't know boundaries.
It's all right.
You got your hand on my shoulder now.
You've had a bad day.
Yeah. Had a bad day. Coda was a remake of a French movie called Family Billiard.
I haven't seen that either.
I don't watch French movies. You know why? Because they lost the war. I'm just playing. I just don't watch French movies. I can't think of one French movie. Not a one. I know John Rene John research. The dude from the Leon.
Professional.
Yeah, Professional. Leon the Professional. Yeah, it has Natalie Portman.
Does it?
Yes. She's in All right, we're back. Battery win again. Yes, Fuzz, the battery won, but we're back. Um, so now I'm on my phone until this battery dies. It's at 56%. But Brandon,
Yes, sir.
your thoughts at the conclusion of this film?
Uh,
Oh, what I thought.
okay, that's too close.
Good.
I mean, I thought the ending was good. I love the final fight between Ego and Will. And one of my favorite parts of the movie though, at the end was he was explaining to him who he was and everything. And but when he said he killed his mom, that it was just like, okay, it's on.
Yeah.
So then we get to fight. Of course, Yondu sacrifices himself to save.
Oh, where did Aaron go? Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. Oh, so
I have no.
Oh my God.
Here we go. I hate directions.
Wow.
All right.
Wow. Just
Why don't you hold this?
You want me to hold it now?
Now your hand is covering.
Yeah, it is.
Hold it like you're a grown person.
Okay.
All right.
Where you at? There you go.
See? Thank you. Go ahead. Continue your thought.
It's very awkward to continue right now, but I feel like I'm holding it in. I don't know why, because all I'm doing is holding the phone. But if that's putting a lot of pressure on me.
Damn, bro. All right.
Oh man. But I thought
there
I thought the ending was good. I just, it's just the whole team just didn't feel like they worked together all that much.
Just like this equipment I have here.
But
same thing.
But that's how James Gunn wanted it. This is not how we wanted it.
Not at all. This is not a bit.
No, I enjoyed it though. I thought it was a solid follow up to Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. And so I'm going to give it 4.5 Markouts out of 5. Wow. Yeah, I liked it.
Wow.
I don't know.
I felt I liked it better, but you're
giving
it
a 5?
No, I'm not giving it 5.
What are you giving it?
I'm giving it 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
But I thought it was solid follow up, solid.
Gene Reno, thank you.
Who was he?
The guy from Leon.
From Leon.
The movie that we was talking about before the battery died.
Did someone write this?
Or who else wrote it? Fuzz. He's literally
it's
on
so
our.
small.
Fudge, you want to join our staff? Shit. You want to join the podcast?
Why are you moaning over here?
Go ahead. I'm being very black right now. No one can see me.
Well, that ain't racist one bit, is it? It's okay if he does it though. Not okay for me because I'm white.
That's right.
White people can't be racist.
You can be racist. All the time.
It's against the law.
There we go.
There you go.
Oh, my arm hurts. Continue.
See what I'm saying? Because the arm, it feels like a lot of pressure. Almost like you're taking a big old dump or something.
All right, go ahead and finish your. We have lost everyone.
That's what we do. We lose people.
End this bloody thing, Brandon.
Thank you for marching out with us.
Next week, what are we watching? Ultron.
We're watching Age of Ultron.
Yeah. Until the meantime, between Diane and Willow, Brandon Spivey.
We hope we get a new.
Bye.